Kia ora Star Wars fans, welcome to Middle Aged Kiwi Man collecting sales figures. The subject of this video is the VC231 Stormtrooper. I'm so excited to have this in hand. A lot of us in the community have been waiting for this one for a long time. Hasbro's been knocking it out of the park with Stormtroopers recently, and this is no exception. In the US it's a Walmart exclusive. Once again, I wasn't sure whether it was going to be available in New Zealand, but I managed to pick some up from Zavvi in Australia. But enough of the chit chat, let's just get on and have a look. There's going to be a lot of comparisons in this video. And there you can see, boom, straight away I got 4 of these. I've never ordered from Zavvi in Australia before, so I ordered 4. They came in quite a small box, and when I saw the box I was like, oh no, have they crushed them? But 2 of them were in minty condition and a couple were a little bit bent, but only slightly. Really cool. Let's have a look. Now there's that iconic image that we've seen on many of the Stormtroopers before. We'll get into some comparisons later, but it's first time in the vintage collection with this picture of the Stormtrooper on the Star Wars classic racetrack. And it is the new version of the Stormtrooper, so it comes with the rocker ankles and he's got the holster. So Hasbro have fulfilled all of our collecting dreams when it comes to this figure. And there's the back. As you can see, it's VC231 and it comes in that Walmart exclusive wave with the 2 Bespin security guards, repack of the Imperial Gunner and the Return of the Jedi card, and that R2-D2 that comes on a classic card back as well. So this is very much a finish the 96 kind of a store exclusive wave. Alrighty, you can see there quite a dynamic pose. You're able to get him in with these rocker ankles. That's an extremely exaggerated pose with the foot flared right out, and you can see his holster there. Yeah, once again, the helmet mold is absolutely fantastic. The upper body of this figure has always been amazing. I love the way you're able to get the two-handed weapon grip. This has an up and down hinge in the wrist, so you can really cock the wrist to get a good thing, and then this fits neatly under there. This figure, it has to be said, interacts much better with the E11 rifle than it does with some of the other ones that have come out recently. And let's just check the functionality of the holster. Yeah, that fits in nice and snug. I don't think I'll have any of mine with their guns holstered, but it is nice to have that holster anyway. Alright, now I warned you there'd be comparisons, so here are some comparisons. So here is the VC140 Stormtrooper with the older flared shins, bottom of the shins, and the non-rocker ankles, but still an exceptional figure. I'm not sure if you can tell on the in real life. I'm not sure if you can tell on the screen, but this one is actually a little bit yellowed, and that's apparently a common thing with VC140. Here is the brand new VC231 with the rocker ankles and nice, beautiful bright white. And the holster, very cool. Then next to that you have the, is it the heavy assault Stormtrooper, the one with the minigun? Again, he's got the rocker ankles, so it's basically the new version. He just doesn't have the holster, and this one has a removable pauldron. And then lastly we have the guy on the E-Web, which again, he's got the rocker ankles. He's basically the same as that, except this guy does not have an E-Web cannon and he has a holster instead, and comes on that beautiful card back. Okay, and I just had to do a comparison of the card backs. So this is the first one, VC41 from the Vintage Collection 1.0 line. That's quite a nice example. See, it had that classic image, but it came on an Empire Strikes Back card. And also, that figure's not very good. Then, we started to get into the good figures, so VC140, the Rogue One Stormtrooper. So it was the first to use that helmet on a fully articulated body. It's very cool. Then with the Bespin playset, we got this really wonderful image from the Empire Strikes Back. And this is the VC171 Stormtrooper. I really love that image. It's the only reason I bought that playset, to be honest. There you go, VC171. And now we have, some would argue, the definitive ultimate Stormtrooper VC231 on that classic card with a Star Wars logo. Hooray! See there, really dynamic pose I'm able to get him in. So there we go. It's an absolutely fantastic Stormtrooper. It is the definitive one that we have got so far. If you're Tyler from SWTVC on Instagram, you've probably ordered 72 cases of these. They're a bit harder to come by here, so we'll see. Is it flawless? No, it is not perfect. There are only two nitpicks I have with this figure though. One is it doesn't have the brand new style hip articulation, which is just makes posing so much more fun. These have the old ones. And the other thing is the addition of the rocker ankles means that the peg holes are very, very shallow. And let me demonstrate. I'll try and put it on the stand. Well, it goes better than some if you push really, really hard. It's actually not too bad. Well, alright, then I take that back. That one fits on that stand perfectly. So that's not a problem at all. With the other version of this, it came with the Z6 rotary cannon, the heavy assault Stormtrooper. Definitely had trouble getting him on stands. Actually had to drill out the peg hole a little bit to get that to work. The other thing was with that one is that the hands really didn't interact well, but with this interacts really, really well. So it's a fantastic figure. If you get a chance to get it, get some. They're awesome. You can never have enough Stormtroopers. Alright, I was about to finish up all my footage for the video, but then I noticed something. So yeah, you can count on the thoroughness sometimes of middle-aged Q man collecting Star Wars figures. So if I just bring the VC140 Stormtrooper close to the camera, you can see basically black lenses for the eyes. You can see the blue detailing on the vents there and the grey and all that, but keep in mind black lens visors. And hopefully you can see that one. Check that out. Move those out of the way so it can focus. There is an ever so slight green tinge to those. There we go. So that's an incredible detail that they've added there. Really, really cool. So wow, what a detail to have noticed. Okay, I couldn't leave without doing this. At Dark Times, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Vader, flanked by two of the new VC231 Stormtroopers. It really doesn't get much better than this. Wow. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me. I'm Middle Aged Q Man collecting Star Wars figures. Thank you so much for watching. Ka kite, and I'll see you on another video.